Caliph al-Hakim bi Amr Allah sends a tributary mission to the Emperor Zhenzong of the Song dynasty in order to re-establish trade relations. The Sunnis of Kairouan, modern Tunisia, revolt against the Shiite Zirid dynasty. King Gagik I of Armenia is succeeded by Hovhannes Sumbat III. Edward the Confessor's younger brother, Alfred Etheling, is blinded and murdered. In China, the statesmen Fan Zongyang and Wu Yangzhu put forth the kingly reforms during the Song dynasty. Peter Krasimir IV is crowned King of Croatia and Dalmatia. Minsk is first mentioned in the chronicles, making it one of the oldest cities in Belarus. Emperor Henry IV defeats the Saxon nobles on the river Unstrut near Langensalza in Thuringia. Emperor Henry IV marries Eupraxia, daughter of Vsevolod I at Cologne. The first documented teaching at the University of Oxford in England occurs. The Treaty of Alton is signed between Henry I of England and his older brother Robert, Duke of Normandy. Baldwin I of Jerusalem invades Egypt. The Byzantine army wins the Battle of Beroia, resulting in the disappearance of the Pechenegs, Turkish tribe. After a 6-month journey across the Alps, a German expeditionary force marches into northern Italy and arrives at Rome. King Fulk of Jerusalem confronts Imad al-Din Zengi, Seljuk ruler Atabeg of Mosul, near Darara in southern Syria. Treaty of Sahagun ended the state of war between Sancho III of Castile and Ferdinand II of Leon. Venice secures its loans against fiscal revenues to obtain lower interest rates. Leopold V becomes the Duke of Austria. Hangzhou, capital of southern Song China, becomes the largest city of the world. King Philip II Augustus marries Ingeborg of Denmark. The Crusaders take Constantinople by storm, the Fourth Crusade. John Lackland sends a gift of herrings to nunneries in almost every shire, despite his status as an excommunicant. Ogadai is proclaimed Khagan of the Mongols at the Kurultai Council. The northern French city of Troyes issues its first recorded life annuities. Emperor Go-Fukakusa succeeds Emperor Go-Saga on the throne of Japan. Gothic cathedral at Bourges, France, completed. Pellerin de Maricourt first describes magnetic poles and remarks on the non-existence of isolated magnetic poles. The independent state of Kutch is founded in present-day India. Earliest reference to the Oldersbach brewery in Lower Bavaria. Jayakatwang, the Duke of Kadiri, rebelled and killed Kirtanagara, ending the Singhasari kingdom. Pope Boniface VIII founds the University of Rome La Sapienza. The Teutonic Knights defeat the Grand Duchy of Lithuania in the Battle of Voplavki. Muhammad bin Tughlaq succeeds as the Sultan of Delhi. Philip VI the Fortunate of France besieges Gien in southwest France, and his navy attacks Portsmouth, England. Aditya Warman moves the capital, establishing Kingdom of Malayapura in Pagayarayung, West Sumatra. John VI Kantakouzenos' reign as Byzantine Emperor is ended. The city of Alexandria in Egypt is sacked by a force led by Peter I of Cyprus. In recognition of his services, Edward III of England grants the English writer Geoffrey Chaucer a gallon of wine a day for the rest of his life. Kęstutis overthrows his nephew Jogaila as Grand Duke of Lithuania. Robert II is succeeded by his son Robert III as King of Scotland. Martin I of Aragon succeeds his own son as King of Sicily. Avignon, Pope Benedict XIII is deposed, bringing an end to the Great Western Schism. Aztecs conquer Azcapotzalco as ally with Texcoco and Tlacopan to become the dominant state in Mexico. Cosimo de' Medici is exiled by the Albizzi-Strozzi faction, only to return a year later. Mallikarjuna Raya succeeds as monarch of the Vijayanagara Empire. In the Delhi Sultanate, the Afghan Lodi dynasty succeeds the Turkish Sayyid dynasty. Sani Ali Burr, the ruler of the Songhai Empire, conquers Mali in the central Sudan by defeating the Tuareg continent at Timbuktu and capturing the city. Mary of Burgundy marries Maximilian I, Holy Roman Emperor, in Ghent, bringing her Flemish and Burgundian lands into the Holy Roman Empire. Johann Reuchlin leaves Stuttgart to visit Florence, where he meets Marsilio Ficino. Louis XII of France marries Anne of Brittany in accordance with the law set by his predecessor, Charles VIII. The Grand Duchy of Lithuania defeats the Tatars of the Crimean Khanate in the Battle of Kletsk. Mir Kaka Khan Rin leaves Baluchistan and settles in Punjab. Giovanni da Verrazzano is the first European to explore the Atlantic coast of North America. Charles V is crowned emperor in Bologna. Potosi is founded by the Spanish as a mining town after the discovery of huge silver deposits in this area of modern-day Bolivia. Geneva's governing council burns Michael Servetus at the stake as a heretic. Ottoman navy defeats the Spanish fleet at the Battle of Jerba. The Sea Beggars, Netherlandish Calvinist rebels, capture port city of Brielle. Spain seizes English ships in Spanish ports, precipitating the Anglo-Spanish War. William Shakespeare's poem, Venus and Adonis, probably becomes his first published work. Valladolid is briefly the capital of Habsburg Spain under Philip III. The last remaining Moriscos, Moors who had normally converted to Christianity in Spain, are expelled. The English, under the Duke of Buckingham, invade Ray Island in support of the Huguenots in La Rochelle. The Scottish National Covenant is signed in Edinburgh, Scotland. Innocent X succeeds as the 236th Pope. Jan van Riebeeck produces the first South African wine at the Cape of Good Hope. Francesco Redi challenged the idea that maggots arose spontaneously from rotting meat. England and the Netherlands signed the Treaty of Westminster, ending the Third Anglo-Dutch War. Isaac Newton publishes Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, describing universal gravitation. The Siege of Namur begins in the Spanish Netherlands. The founding deed of the University of Wrocław is signed. British forces defeat the Jacobites and their Spanish allies at the Battle of Glen Shiel. Spanish military embarks on the Villasor expedition, traveling north from Mexico into the Great Plains. The first successful appendectomy is performed by English surgeon William Cooksley. George Friedrich Handel's oratorio Samson premieres in London. The Marine Society is founded in London. Kingdom of Mysore conquers the Kingdom of Kaladi. The English explorer James Cook becomes the first European to sight and name Palmerston Island, New Caledonia, and Norfolk Island. The Northwest Indian War is fought between the United States and Native Americans. The Button Wood Agreement is signed, beginning the New York Stock Exchange. Spanish guerrillas fight in the Peninsular War. Major General Lachlan Macquarie officially becomes the Governor of New South Wales. Simón Bolívar wins Venezuela's independence from Spain. Battle of the Alamo ends with the defeat for Texan separatists. The caste war began with a revolt of native Maya people of the Yucatan Peninsula against Hispanic populations. Pikes Peak Gold Rush begins in the Colorado Territory. Victor Hugo's epic French historical novel Les Miserables begins publication in Brussels. The Tokyo Stock Exchange is established in Japan. The volcanic island of Krakatoa erupts. The Joseon Kingdom becomes the Korean Empire. The Exposition Universelle, a World's Fair, opens in Paris. Japan captured Pompeii from Germany, eventually leading to a large-scale Japanese immigration to Micronesia. Nellie Taylor Ross becomes the first female governor, Wyoming, in USA. Statute of Westminster creates the British Commonwealth of Nations. Papua and New Guinea merge administrations, establishing local rule. Hungarian Revolution breaks out against pro-Soviet government. The Woodstock Music and Art Fair is held. Black September in Jordan begins. Chile's Augusto Pinochet loses a national plebiscite on his rule. The third Taiwan Strait crisis begins. The dot-com bubble bursts, causing stock markets worldwide to crash.
Domestic terrorist attacks in Norway by far-right terrorists with a car bomb and shooting at summer camp in Utoya Island. The fifth deadliest earthquake of the 21st century strikes Turkey and Syria. A time capsule in Alcatraz, California is set to be opened. A total solar eclipse in the North Pacific. 2 total lunar eclipses will occur. A total solar eclipse in the Central Pacific. Dwarf planet 90377 Sedna will reach its perihelion of 76 AU from the Sun. 2 total lunar eclipses will occur. Denver International Airport time capsule set to be opened. Polaris appears furthest north.